Friedrich Nietzsche and Jean-Paul Sartre were two of the most influential philosophers in modern thought, both challenging traditional beliefs and emphasizing human freedom. Nietzsche focused on the idea that individuals must create their own values in a world where objective morality no longer holds authority. Sartre, as an existentialist, also rejected external sources of meaning, but argued that humans are fully responsible for defining their own existence through choices. While they shared themes of freedom, self-creation, and the rejection of absolute truths, they approached these ideas from different angles. Nietzsche saw the struggle for self-overcoming as central to life, while Sartre emphasized the weight of human responsibility. Now let's explore Nietzsche's perspective. Friedrich Nietzsche rejected traditional moral values and argued that individuals must create their own meaning through personal strength and self-overcoming. He introduced the idea of the will to power, which suggests that life is driven by a fundamental force, pushing individuals to grow, dominate challenges, and define themselves. One of his most well-known concepts is the Übermensch, or overman, an ideal individual who transcends conventional morality and lives according to self-created values. Nietzsche also criticized ideas that he believed weakened human potential, advocating instead for a life of passion, creativity, and self-assertion. Unlike Sartre, who focused on human freedom as a burden, Nietzsche saw the pursuit of greatness as the key to a fulfilling life. Now let's turn to Sartre's perspective. Jean-Paul Sartre was one of the leading existentialist thinkers, arguing that existence precedes essence. This means that people are not born with any inherent purpose, but must create their own meaning through choices. Sartre believed in radical freedom, emphasizing that individuals are fully responsible for shaping their lives. He introduced the concept of bad faith, which describes how people deceive themselves into believing they have no control over their actions. Unlike Nietzsche, who saw self-overcoming as a path to greatness, Sartre believed that freedom comes with an immense responsibility, often leading to anxiety. While both philosophers rejected external authority, Sartre placed more focus on the individual's role in actively shaping their own identity, rather than striving toward an ideal like the Übermensch. Now let's examine their differences. One of the biggest differences between Nietzsche and Sartre was their view of human freedom. Nietzsche saw self-overcoming as a personal journey toward greatness, while Sartre viewed freedom as an unavoidable reality that requires individuals to take full responsibility for their actions. Another key difference was their perspective on morality. Nietzsche believed that traditional morality restricted human potential, advocating for new values created by the individual. Sartre, however, did not focus on rejecting morality itself, but rather on the responsibility of choosing one's own ethical path. Additionally, Nietzsche emphasized the importance of instinct, power, and self-assertion, while Sartre placed more weight on personal reflection and responsibility. Their contrasting views on meaning also set them apart. Nietzsche saw struggle as a path to personal transformation, while Sartre believed meaning must be created through deliberate choices. Now let's look at their similarities. Despite their differences, Nietzsche and Sartre shared a deep commitment to the idea that individuals must create their own meaning rather than rely on external authorities. Both rejected the idea that purpose or morality is given to humans from an outside source, emphasizing instead that meaning comes from within. They also both believed in the importance of personal transformation, Nietzsche through the concept of self-overcoming, and Sartre through the idea of living authentically. Additionally, both thinkers saw human existence as challenging, requiring individuals to confront difficult truths about freedom, responsibility, and identity. Their works continue to shape modern discussions on philosophy, ethics, and self-determination.